when Sophia saw that her desire had produced and changed into the figure of a snake and the face of a lion, and that's depicted throughout much of these relics of antiquity in the Gnostic teachings. You'll see the serpent-headed lion, or the lion that's got the serpent body, the lion head, the opposite of what you said. So
no, with his face pulled up, he goes, I'm ready. So I
what she did,
I let him step on my knees.
is when she realized it was misshapen, she didn't get the...
I go to open the bathroom door and he goes like this, Dad. Cover his face.
Why did he do that?
I opened the door.
You know, she just did it without him. She's like, okay, I'm doing it without you. So when Sophia saw that her desire had reduced it, changed into the figure of a snake with the face of a lion, now its eyes were like flashing bolts of lightning. She cast it away from her outside that realm so that none of the immortals would see it. She had produced it ignorantly, so she surrounded it with a bright cloud and put it in a throne in the middle of the cloud so that no one would see it except the Holy Spirit. It was called the Mother of the Living. She named her offspring Yaldabaoth. So she names her offspring Yaldabaoth. She doesn't like the way it looks. She's worried about what the male partner of creation, or of the Godhead is going to say about it. So she tries to hide him. And I'm thinking to myself, what would that be like for any being, any person, any creature that's created or born, and then realizes its mother doesn't love him or her? I mean, that's sad if you really think about it. I have empathy here.
He probably had dementia or Alzheimer's.
Imagine being created as a godlike being with all these powers and abilities and you think you are God, and you think you have all these divine aspects of self, when then you're
because most hadn't raised their kids to love, you know what I mean? They don't know. They don't know what it is to trust people.
Hide you somewhere so people can't find you, so my husband can't find you, whatever, husband, male aspect, whatever. And it just really puts a different perspective. So even though the Gnostics really put a lot of anger and fear-based tactics towards the demiurge, the archons, Yaldabaoth, and these other angels and fallen angels, people would call them. I look at it as well.
Right, get them used to dealing with people and money, transactions.
Actually really frustrate a being with so
Look,
much
there's
power
another rainbow over the house right there, guys.
A connection
Sure enough is. Wow.
to its parents, being cast out.
I don't
and
know.
Oftentimes, many of these very rich families have no empathy for their children. I shouldn't even say many, some of them. The really, really super rich, and there's even super rich people that have a ton of compassion for their
I should hope so. We
kids
need
and
it.
family.
This yard's
I'm
dry.
not referring to those people, but there's certain bloodlines, certain aristocratic lines that do not offer much sympathy for their family, more of a reptilian mindset, and it's kind of like maybe that becomes a cyclical thing for them and their families. Yet, I've talked about somebody that was very dear to me that passed last year that was treated like absolute scum and was abused throughout his childhood and treated just like the worst piece of crap. He took care of his brothers and sisters, and he took beatings from his father because his mom would get drunk and then blame the alcohol missing on him. And yet he turned out to be the most amazing, most giving, most